entire next month into just a celebration of the same.
Yeah, 10 years of this, man.
I mean, that's worth a toast right there.
Yeah, absolutely. But right now, we do have ZD Oolong. These two played a bit last week, and it was a heck of a game. It was a heck of a game. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Red Oolong did manage to win, though.
Was it like game 5, basically? Oh, my God.
If memory serves, memory serves.
ZD trying to put that in memory behind him right there with that down air after the forward air conversion. That air dodge perfectly positioned from Oolong, because if he didn't hit that button immediately, he was toast.
Yeah, absolutely. Wolf's down air. It's not a move that you want to contest with too often. All right, but right now, Red Oolong does have the advantage as he's just trying to capitalize on this deep breathing. ZD playing so aggressive, but so passive in your face. Just kind of rolling around, not really swinging, just only counter swing. But the up air, it has the weakest sound effect, but it actually kills people so early. You never really expect it.
Agreed. It just feels like a lot of the audio for Wii Fit Trainer, they need to turn up the bass a little bit.
Absolutely. Because, like, and also the animations as well. Like, how much force can you generate with just your abs and, like, upper or lower back?
I mean, them crunches do work, though, my man.
I guess they do, yeah. I didn't stay fit. I didn't use my balance board every day. I wouldn't understand. But maybe you should have used it a bit more, because that F-tilt is going to go right through and get that stock away. ZD evening things out.
It always feels like in this matchup, like it's super, super back and forth. If Oolong can go ahead and make the most out of those mid-percentages combos with deep breathing, then ZD's in trouble. If ZD can make the most out of these low-percentage forward air conversions, then he's going to go ahead and run away with it. You never really know who's going to get that momentum. That first hit is so important.
Absolutely. It speaks to the volatility of Ultimate and the skill of these two players at playing this game. You always have to have your foot on the gas pedal when you have an advantage. And both these players so good at it as ZD tries to capitalize on it, not getting the last hit of F-tilt, but he still has the stage control. But Oolong does have deep breathing. ZD has to bully him away, and he does just that and avoids the storm for a little bit longer. If he can get a good hit in there, Oolong might not have a chance to get deep breathing until much later, but he's still doing all right.
That dash attack was really antsy by ZD, but he just didn't actually get punished for it at all. Oolong gets the toss up. Oh, great actual use right there. The softball didn't quite get the spike hitbox, but definitely a good get off me tool.
Yeah, but now Squid Plum, or his tag is throwing me off, man. But now Red Oolong is in dire straits as he loses that stock again. Gets deep breathing, so if he gets hit now, but there's those forward air conversions you're talking about, man.
And then going for the landing up air too. ZD was definitely on something right there. He was trying to go ahead and get that one haymaker that could potentially have led to Oolong losing a stock. Instead, walking the man across the stage. Walk the dog. No, the dog walking you right now.
Yeah, how the turns have tabled. But those turns are tabling a little bit more because deep breathing online for Oolong after he takes the stock away. Oh, but now he's actually in a pretty rough position because this is where a forward air back air still works and you die, explode.
Yeah, 100%, especially on this stage.
Yeah.
Toast.
Yeah.
Don't let it be you.
And he just might, because something about Oolong's playstyle, he likes to kind of put himself at the ledge. Now, above 100%, he can maybe take one more good hit.
I don't think there's a double jump right here, so this is going to be a solid... No, he didn't go for the neutral air.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky, Zach.
That man did not deserve that.
No, not at all.
He, instead of going for like the easiest tap it in with a neutral air, he goes off with a down air to try to send a message, and then Oolong whips on the down air, and then the up B bails him out.
Yeah, good presence of mind from ZD to reverse that up B to actually get the kill, but still, you kind of got robbed. Or Oolong kind of got robbed. It's something I've been thinking about a lot recently because, I mean, I've been thinking about this a lot before, but when you get kind of plays like that, you still have to be in a position to recognize that there's still a play there. To reverse that up B means that you were still had your head in the game, and even though it looked dire, you can still make comebacks happen if you kind of keep on looking for those opportunities.
It's really easy to practice advantage state. It's really hard to like keep your head around you when you're in the worst possible situation.
Yeah, that just comes from experience and chops.
And ZD definitely has that, considering that he's the most winningest player in Xanadu history, just about.
Yeah, he's been winning almost every week since Smash 4.
Yep.
Absurd.
I still remember the ZD Luigi when the Meg started coming out.
Oh, man. Those are the days back when I could still beat him. Now I'm not touching this man. Bro, that scoop.
2 extra scoops right there, setting up ZD for the perfect position to claim that kill on the platform. Oolong, definitely when you're like super high as Wii Fit Trainer, like how do you actually come back against Wolf?
Yeah, I guess you just get dash attacks, you force him off stage, and then you make a comeback in game instead of just in disadvantage.
Now Now Oolong has deep breathing, trying to just give up space, but actually could not get the grab. That dash attack. Thought ZD was going to be vulnerable, but Oolong said gets reversed on. Does use the dash attack of his own, but these forward air combos are always so brutal. Great standard tech right there. ZD was not ready for that.
Oh, and ZD burning his jump right here. Actually, he's in a pretty bad position. He's in a really bad position, actually. If Oolong didn't charge deep breathing there, he might have been able to convert into a kill.
That's one of those spots where you were talking about where Oolong needs to not be passive. He needs to be actively applying pressure instead of backing off and grabbing the resource. You got your opponent at disadvantage, don't let him out.
Yeah, and actually almost dying off that too. So many... Oh,
Stop
ZD.
going for down air.
Yeah, down air, back air, just don't mess with them on stage, or them off stage. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Bro, you died?
That is a strong move.
Yeah.
Apparently. Today I learned.
Yep. I need to stop sleeping on deep breathing F tilt, man. You'd think I learned, but nope, it's still just as strong as the last day I forgot about it.
He actually goes for a single hit jab there. That's an interesting little mix-up right there for ZD. This character went from having one of the worst jabs in the game where it literally just did not connect, and then they fixed that and just why? Let him have a useless move.
Just one.
Just one. Now what's Wolf's worst move? It's probably still jab, but it's just actually useful.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that or down tilt. Every other move, and none of those moves are bad.
I've seen them. I've seen ZD get stalked by two friends with a down tilt.
Yeah, same. That's what I'm saying.
It's still good enough.
Stacked kit. But Oolong's making Wii Fit's kit work as well, especially now the deep breathing's there. Almost tracked the movement and landed a sick back air right there. Still fishing for something big, but ZD, smelling blood in the water, is just trying to offensively wait out that deep breathing.
Frames away from landing with that down smash. I felt like the timing was correct, but the distance just wasn't. I think that Wii Fit's got a bit of a longer tech roll, and ZD just wasn't posted up to punish.
Yeah. And ZD kind of betting a lot on these down smashes. It's kind of scary because now he's in a really bad position. Could die right here. Good grab right there from Red Oolong, forcing ZD back off stage. Oh, what was that mix? ZD saw it coming, but I sure as hell didn't.
Yeah, it's a fastball neutral there, just immediately saying, I got the lingering hitbox knock, won't work out there. The dash attack barely not killing, allows Oolong to reset deep breathing. Full stage control, solid pressure here. ZD commits to the up smash, and no, you ain't getting 3 scoops. You already had your 2.
Yeah, come on, come on. You're going to get capped, this kid. Right, but now we got ourselves a 1-1 game, and I think this one might go the distance again. These two have been going back and forth a lot recently.
And I'm surprised at the stage pick, too. Town and City being the one that we usually, that might be a counter pick for a few of these characters. Yeah, we all know ZD's Wolf loves this stage because forward air, back air, haha, dive 50. And Oolong loves to have the extra space to just go ahead and drift down in the magnifier and get deep breathing. But no PS2 whatsoever. It's odd that both these two would settle on this stage.
Yeah, true. Interesting, interesting. I wonder if Red Oolong maybe just did that to not give ZD that comfort. ZD does love just playing full sets on PS2. He'd play the whole night on PS2. True. Would let him.
Yeah. Thank God people don't.
Yeah.
I'd lose my dang mind.
For real, for real. I love Pokemon music, but, let's get some mix-ups. Although I do feel like Red Oolong puts on the worst possible song.
He only uses this song. That's it.
Yeah, I've seen him pick other stages, too. I feel like he picks the worst possible song just to put you off kilter. It's so annoying.
I'm fairly certain he's the one person that counterpicked Electroplankton a couple times, and I had to go up to him and say none of this.
Yeah, yeah. I'm making a tier list. I'm making a tier list of players I would trust with the Ox, and Red Oolong's at the absolute bottom right now.
True. Good parries right there from Oolong. That is one of the game changers in this matchup. We don't really have great out-of-shield options here on Wii Fit Trainer side. Oh my, what? Who thinks to do that? The man's standing on a platform and you're charging forward smash?
Just because you know he wants to get down there, so why not let it rip? ZD's been letting it go on a lot of smash attacks tonight, but hey, if you swing for the fences every single time, you're going to hit a home run eventually.
Yeah, occasionally you look like a genius.
Yeah, yep. Even a broke clock's right twice a day, as I like to say.
So now Oolong trying to go ahead and get that patented Wii Fit Trainer ledge pressure going here. It's a question of can ZD just uproot this pressure and get Oolong out of a comfort zone and force him to respect these tools like those down tilts and forward tilts.
Yeah, it looked like Oolong was getting a bit too cozy there, but every time he gets up, he's just getting bullied back in the same situation. Ends up right back to where we started. But with a bit more damage on ZD this time around, so it's not all bad.
No, not at all. Does get the forward air, can't quite connect with the back air, and look at Oolong swinging at a disadvantage. Typically, you don't think of Wii Fit trainers doing that particularly often, but Oolong is really aggressive, actually.
Yeah, he's going out there, going up there. Good roll, getting through that sun salutation, likely would have killed in that situation. No way. What do we got here? Just an up here, yeah.
Yeah, that berry's super weak.
Oh, but that back air sure ain't.
No, sir. Steel-toed boots coming in clutch, but again, barely surviving is ZD, and Oolong going deep to try to end the stock immediately. Dash Attack not going to take it all the way across the stage again. Finally gets the kill with a forward tilt. And look at the percentage differential between these two. Only 11%. Seems like nobody can get more than a most minor lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be made up in just a second, but ZD trying to compound on that. Good hurtbox shift that up air. And these guys are just going back and forth, but Oolong getting kicked across the stage several times. Going to heal back some of it. And what are we doing out here, ZD? We talked about this.
That was a triple nair, by the way.
Yeah,
he's looking like Fox.
Yeah, true. Every character plays the same as Fox if you just nair enough.
Not everybody's got Wolf's nair.
True. True.
If I had that too, that'd be the only button I'd be hitting.
Please, same here. Oh, we out
ZD?
here?
Please?
We still out here?
I've never seen a Wolf go that deep with his edge guards.
Yeah, with a forward air, funny enough as well, which I think would have killed. Oh, no way. Yes way. Deep breathing back air, nair into back air. All roads lead to Bear, and Bear is going to absolutely obliterate your life, man.
Oolong's conversions this set have been so sick. It just feels as though you never just see him get one hit.
Yeah.
Not a single time has this man gotten one hit and then backdock. He knows when he can go for the kill confirms and when to apply that safe pressure.
Yep. On that laze pressure right there. Bet you can't just eat one hit, man. Some of you young ones might not remember.
True. Those old early thousands ad campaigns still stuck in the head.
Yeah, they were good. Bring those back.
Once you pop, fun don't stop.
Yeah, man. I still crave Pringles sometimes just because of that ad. Yeah. But the only thing I'm seeing is some crispy play between these two players, and Oolong going up 2-0 against ZD. He's looking pretty good tonight, but ZD's not very happy about that, trying to start things off strong in this game number 4.
I feel like there's two different types of angry ZD. One where he just plays amazingly, which is kind of what we're seeing now with an extended 30-second 0 to death. Neutral interaction after neutral interaction where he just was untouched.
Yeah. The scenic route 0 to death, as I like to call it. Took the long way around, but you know what? We still got there completely unscathed and trying to keep that energy going as he gets that grab and forces Red Oolong off stage. Bro, he is with him. That was some good.
He was with him until he fast fell through that platform.
Channeling is Dexter, man. I haven't seen Dexter on Tuesday in a minute,
yeah.
But it is Tuesday.
Got to go ahead and give the Angels their share.
Yep.
Oh, missed the jab lock with that jab, unfortunately, right there. But still a healthy lead for ZD, though not quite as healthy as it could have been had he not tossed that stock away.
Yeah, but what I like about this version of ZD that we're seeing right now is that he's not looking too annoyed by that stock loss. Still in a completely dominant position and still, playing on fire.
He hasn't actually lifted the hand up yet, which is that's the signal.
Yeah, it's a telltale sign. Only saw it at the end of last game. I've been watching. I just keep a mental count, honestly.
Get that tally's going.
Yeah.
Now, we got to go ahead and the next time we're both casting together, we got to get an over-under beforehand.
Facts.
I'll give you a number. You got to go ahead and choose over-under. We'll bet on that one.
All right, I like that.
I'll give you odds.
Yeah. But right
the smart bet's always over.
Honestly. But right now, I don't think he's going over. I don't think we're going to see a hand raise this game unless Red Oolong pulls some unholy stuff, because he's getting kind of bodied right now. But as I say that, he's starting to rack up some damage, but ZD puts a kibosh on that pressure with an up smash.
Can't not quite get the deep breathing. This is when Oolong falls into trouble, when he starts going full commitment. What? He actually low-profiled the Sun Salutation with down smash. If that man actually did that on purpose, he's the smartest person in the room.
Yeah, that's some mental level stuff right there. He's getting so tricky with those headers. I would have gotten obliterated by each one of those. Nice grab.
Blowing up that standard get up once more. Now, how do you actually get out of the corner, though, J-Dog?
That's a tall order, because you only have so much life to gamble with. You might be able to swing with the projectile like we saw case in point, but even then, if that doesn't kill, ZD still has a pressure situation. But, I've seen Oolong win these, low-key. 20% off a back here. Sheesh.
A little bit of cardio and a dream. That's all he needs.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute.
Cardio's offline right now, though, so ZD has to make this opportunity count. Go off stage and chase him. He was thinking about it, but didn't want to fast fall through that platform twice in a row.
Yeah, I think he's learned from previous games, but back throw should not do it yet. Yeah, just barely not, though. Next one might be able to do it if he gets with the tri-state twist, but Oolong's not going to give that up. He's going to jump, and he's going to get up-aired right into the sky. ZD bring us to game 5.
Back and forth, these two go. It feels as though these games completely a coin toss.
Yeah, and we'll see how the coin lands in this final game here. We're still probably going to be going Town City, and we'll still likely have the same characters. Let's see what happens, because it all comes down to this. Who gets into winner's side at Grands? We'll find out after this game. It's going to be a close one. I'm calling it.
And I'd say pay attention to the first stock.
Yeah.
It feels like the statement stock to start the set always seems to determine the way the game's going to go.
And I think both of them know it. Look how much respect is being played, but Oolong drawing first blood in Game 5 here. A little bit of scramble between both of them, but ZD coming out ahead for now.
Great roll in right there. I mean, ZD fully committing to the roll out, and if he got any kind of a strong hit right there, like, you're in a dangerous position.
Yeah, low key though, I feel like that roll was data. I feel like ZD is going to be looking for that roll in another French situation. Oolong does kind of panic roll in sometimes, so it works out a fair amount of the time, but if ZD gets a hold of that in Game 5, I think that'll be the thread that undoes everything.
Look for that down smash, basically.
Yeah.
Gets the back air, but not quite get a kill, so now Oolong takes the opportunity to charge that projectile. ZD trying to fire off a couple shots of his own, but instead Oolong back to center stage and trying to use that duck into the immediate tilt. It's such a solid anti-air against Wolf.
Yeah, it hurtbox shifts down and then back up so quickly, but that dash attack is so disrespectful, saying, I don't care if you got the ball coming, I don't care if you have deep breathing, the foot's coming.
That was definitely a greedy chance of deep breathing too right there.
Yeah.
It felt like that was one where Oolong was just like, I need this tool, I gotta get the stock off, and ZD punishing that option so appropriately with the dash.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, but that dash attack is going to send such a bad angle. Again, Red Oolong tapping out some pressure, gets some deep breathing, doesn't even get it, but now gets it the second time around, but still ends up eating some damage off the jump, and this is starting to kind of fall apart for Red Oolong so quickly, because that was a GameStop trade if I ever saw one. You do not want to take that.
Oh yeah, death by 1,000 cuts when you get those kind of trades when you're down a full stock.
Yeah. Oof, rough stuff, rough stuff. As the cheers starting to come out, ZD sitting dominant in this game number 5.
And just so patient has he been when he's trying to come in. Like, I feel like when he's jumping in on Oolong, he isn't really getting intercepted by a lot of these huge projectiles, or is he getting anti-air only but occasionally.
Yeah. But even then, despite how big the lead was, Oolong somehow is clawing this back. And now has deep breathing. I mean, it's still very doable, Scabs.
It's these defensive options. Like, we really got to see Oolong start to anticipate the shield pressures that ZD's trying to toss on.
Yeah, right now it just hasn't been happening.
Oh, he thought you were going to get the jab. They both just ran close to each other and shielded. ZD chose the attack. Smart.
Yeah. I think this is where we're going to be looking for that roll in that I was talking about earlier. Please, please don't roll in. Yeah, Squid Plumber just jumping over. Gets tagged by up smash. Is going to have to probably retreat to a ledge here. Actually fights back because ZD overcommits right there. But man, there's some rough stuff for Red Oolong right there.
Oh no, goes for the dash grab, and ZD already jumping with the back air. And that was a very close set, but it felt like those last two games, statement wins from ZD.
Yeah, amazing stuff, amazing work. And ZD, like you said before, the most winningest player in Xanadu history, going to be sitting winner's side of Grands yet again.
All right, time is a flat circle, J-Dog. We've seen this story a couple times now.
Yep. Got older, we got beardier, but you know what? ZD's still winning.
Exactly. So I noticed a little bit too, a little bit of gray starting on the side.
Hey, man, hey.
I got it right here too, so
yeah.
We're both on there.
Yep. Hey, I mean, salt and pepper's in these days, so you know what? We'll be all
Definitely,
right.
exactly. I mean, to be honest, I'm happy that I didn't take after my grandfather, because that man, by the time he was 25, pure silver. Like, not a single, it was insane. All right, I'm going to go ahead and find Nick. He said he wanted to do one more set, so I'll be right back, y'all. We'll have a quick commentary change just in a moment.
All right, but in the meantime, between time, I'm still holding it down here. Smash at Xanadu number 499, going strong tonight, solid 56-ish entrance, you know, and I like that the local community keeps on showing up, supporting, and I like that you all keep on showing up, supporting. So, much love, and in the meantime, make sure that you're tuned in to next week, because it's going to be also a good time. Xanadu 500 in just 1 week, 7 days from today. And also, like we said before, Xanadu Monthly is going on next month, but it's going